So, the Samsung S22, a very small and compact phone. And I'm using the S22 for a while now, and I have some thoughts. In this video, I'm going to tell you what it's like using the S22 in 2025. Now, before we get into the video, I'd like to let you know that we've reached the 500 subscribers mark, and I'm truly excited and thankful for all of you guys who have been supporting this channel. I really appreciate it. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, as my data tells me that most of you watching aren't subscribed yet. So now let's get into the video. The Samsung Galaxy S22 has a 6.1 Full HD Plus AMOLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate and a 2340 by 1080 resolution. It has the HDR10 Plus certifications, which means that you have no issues watching some Netflix series. The display is very smooth and snappy, and you hardly notice any lags at all. It's also bright, reaching a peak 1300 nits of brightness, but on very sunny days, you might find it hard to see the screen in direct sunlight, so keep that in mind. The S22 display here is very solid, and I don't have any complaints here. Now, let's talk about the performance of the S22. The S22 variant I have here is the Exynos 2200, but it also comes in a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 variant with 8 gigs of RAM. The S22 Exynos 2200 does get most of the work done with no issues at all. With day-to-day usage, you find that apps are fluid and responsive, and multitasking is super easy. But I find that the RAM optimization is too aggressive, and I find apps reloading after I leave them in the background for just a few minutes. The S22 does get pretty warm and sometimes very hot when you push it with heavy tasks and multitasking. The Exynos 2200 is not as optimized as its Snapdragon counterpart. If you don't plan on doing some heavy gaming or longer hours of multitasking, then this device is good for light to medium day-to-day usage. Now, let's talk about the cameras of the S22. It's equipped with a triple setup with a 50 megapixel main, a 10 megapixel telephoto, and a 12 megapixel ultra wide. Let's look at some pictures from the S22 cameras. Starting off with the main sensor, pictures look good with great dynamic range. The sky isn't overexposed, and overall you have good picture quality, and you also have that signature Samsung saturation. The ultra wide is also great with less detail compared to the main sensor. Also great dynamic range and acceptable picture quality. Cameras are still perfect even in 2025. Unless you are very picky with your tech, the S22 camera quality is more than enough. The macro lens also takes some great shots with good depth of field, and I can't complain too much. Although it does lose some image quality and struggles with edge detection sometimes. It can also shoot at 8K 24 frames per second, but no one really watches 8K content, so that's just a nice to have. But here's some 4K footage at 60 frames per second. The video here is great with good color reproduction and dynamic range. The selfie camera is also great, and you can't go wrong with the Samsung flagship. And in 2025, the cameras of the S22 hold up pretty well. A good main wide camera and a good selfie camera. Now, for the build of the S22, it's made out of Gorilla Glass Victus Plus on the front and the back. And yes, before you come at me in the comment section, I cracked my S22. It has an aluminum frame, which gives it a premium feel. It's very iconic and easy to hold, especially for people with smaller hands. Software-wise, I'm running One UI 7 with Android 15 as at the time of recording this video. One UI is one of the best Android skins out there with tons of customization options, which can be taken to the next level with apps like Good Lock and Nice Lock. And it should be getting Android 16 with One UI 8. You also have an in-display ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, which is fast and gets the job done pretty well. You have Samsung decks, you have 15 watts wireless charging, you have stereo speakers, and USB 3.2. Overall, the design, specs, and features are the complete package for anyone looking for the Samsung experience. Every phone is not perfect. The Samsung S22's battery, it's really bad. Okay, not that bad, but it's bad. You have a 3700 mAh battery, and combining that with a 120Hz Super AMOLED display and an inefficient Exynos 2200, you end up with a recipe for poor battery life. You have to carry a charger along most of the time, and you will find yourself charging it throughout the day. I charge whenever I'm not using the device, which helps me make it throughout the day. As you can see, here are some battery stats on my S22. So what are my thoughts? I honestly enjoyed using the S22 with the feature-rich One UI experience and the 120Hz display. Made me love using the S22. But the battery life taunted the experience most of the time, and the overheating also did make the experience not so enjoyable. So I think the Samsung S22 is still a very good phone if you are willing to look past the battery life and to carry a charger around or to carry a power bank around. So if you want an entry point to the One UI experience and want to spend too much, the S22 is a solid choice for around 4,000 Ghana cedis. So that's it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.